Hi guys, it's Bella. Welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And as I said on Tuesday, I wanted to talk to you about some sort of fashion ideas really for a predicament I found myself in, and I'm sure a lot of you other ladies have as well. I have told you umpteen times in videos, I put a lot of weight on over the COVID period. Just through being naughty and exercising, which I can't, and different things, and I know a lot of us have been in the same boat. So what I'm thinking is, I don't want to crash diet. I'm on the way to losing it and I'm doing okay, but I don't want to crash diet. I want to do it slowly and I want to do it for my health. So I'd like to get back by around Christmas time if I possibly can. But that leaves all the summer and some autumn. Now, clothes. What do I do about the clothes? My summer clothes that I love to wear, that I've got plenty of, some of them are too small and some of them just don't look right now. Now, I'm quite small. I'm 5 foot, 5'1", and my normal size is a UK 14 or a US 10. I'm quite curvy, but even when I'm at my goal weight, even when I'm how I should be, at a healthy weight, let's say, I'm still quite curvy. So that's my shape. So I was thinking, what can I do? And other ladies in this predicament as well. What we can do to sort of, or I do, it's just suggestions that I do to try and sort of get round the please God temporary situation. So I've got sort of dresses. I bought a couple of dresses, very reasonable everyday dresses, and I want to adapt some of the clothes that I wear. Some of my own clothes that I like, that I'll have to wear differently to what I would normally wear them. Now, I normally I'm never very much for structured clothes. I'm not a power dressing sort of person at all. I'm quite floaty, ethnic type, boho fashion. But I will wear a shirt tucked into jeans. At the moment, I can't do that. I can't even get my jeans on. So we're talking bad news. So how do I get around that? How do I feel confident enough? Because I fight my confidence all the time. So how do I get around that? How do I feel nice? How do I feel as if I'm presentable? Because now the lockdown's coming, it's all going off now. We're starting to be able to go places. I get my second jab soon. And, I feel different. Obviously, I'm carrying a lot more weight than when I went, when we went into this lockdown. So how would I deal with it fashion-wise? This is the way I deal with it fashion-wise. I don't want to spend a lot of money on bigger clothes because I don't intend to stay in bigger clothes. But I still need to dress this summer, and, as I said, Christmas is a kind of goal, so I've still got to dress between now and then. So the way that I find that works for me, or I've found that works for me, is there's certain styles that will emphasise your weight, how I put my weight on and where I carry my weight. I carry my weight all around the middle. So that's the area that I want to sort of say hide, but I don't want to draw attention to, let's put it like that. So a lot of that is in the cut of something. For me, this is what I found. I am full busted. As I said, I'm quite curvaceous. Not quite as curvaceous as I am at the minute, but I am quite curvaceous. And there's certain styles, particularly if I've got weight on, that will just emphasise the wrong bits and will make me shapeless. So for me, I'll start with what I do. So my weight is around my middle. That's the bit I don't want to emphasise. But my shoulders are fine. I don't have a lot of weight here. I haven't got any weight here, and I'm not too wrinkly here. My décolleté is quite nice. You know, it's okay. So I'll show that. I'll show that off. My legs are not too bad. They're not great, but they're not too bad. It's just the middle bit. So, how would I dress for that? Necklines, I would say definitely more scooped. Now, or B's not too plunging, obviously, if you feel uncomfortable, but as much of the neck and décolleté as you can show, because that's where the eye will go to. That's where the focus will go to. And how you wear something draped from, your shoulders. Now, I can wear, I've just got a couple of examples here and I'll put them up for you. I can wear a fitted dress if it comes from under the bust. This particular dress that I've got on here, this is a tiered dress. This is a jersey, so it's very kind, it's very comfortable. Yes, it's very bright, but we don't want to be in black all the summer, do we? If I could change it, I think the seam under the bust is in the right place. Because at the moment, if it was too much on my waist isn't what it should be. So it's not going to give me a waist. So the cut of under the bust, I'm falling. My legs are not too bad. So it's putting emphasis on that. If I could change it, I would say the neck's a little bit too high. Although that fits perfectly over my bust, a higher neck will always emphasise your bust. Now, these dresses were very cheap, and for me, for everyday dresses, I'm not going to return them because they were so reasonable. It probably cost me more to return them than the postage. But if that neckline was more scooped, the emphasis on my bust would not be so much. And the whole overall effect would be more elongated than it is in this dress. I like the dress, it's very comfortable, I've worn it, I've got it in red, I've got something similar in black, so I've got a floral one very similar. But I love the cut. I love the cut of the dress, but it would look a lot better on me. Remember, I'm only 5'1", if that neck was a little more scooped. Definitely. Now you see where the seam is on that. If it's a drape, there's no seam, like the outfit that I've got on now, then I will wear it a very soft material as this is. I'll put a picture on. You'll see it drapes. So it drapes from the shoulder and it drapes over my bust down, and it's long enough to, don't put emphasis on the bit I don't want emphasis on. And also I can wear the white pants with it because my legs are not too bad. So again, it's showing the bits that are not too bad, not great, but the bits that are not too bad, and hiding the bits which to me at the moment are a huge problem area. So where it drapes, it just folds and drapes over, you know, the area. For me, the no-go cut on a shirt or a dress or a blouse is a yoke. I can't take a yoke. So what's a yoke? It's when the seam comes from here and then the material hangs from that seam. So you've got a flat yoke, a separate yoke altogether, normally like a best top, but where the green dress, the seam comes under the bust, this is over the bust. So it's a traditional yoke and the seam comes from about here. Now on me and my shape and my height, that would just absolutely just hang and just emphasise everything and look awful. The shirt that you see me in here is one that when I'm slimmer, when I'm at my correct weight, I tuck that into a gypsy skirt and it looks lovely. It looks lovely tucked in, but I can't wear tops outside. I can't do tucked in at the moment. It's just not flashing me at all. But that top, when tucked into a gypsy skirt, which I've got because I do love ethnic clothes, it looks lovely because I can wear it with that and I can put a belt on and it looks lovely, but not draping, because I'm not bringing it in. It's not being pulled into any sort of shape, and where I'm busted, it's just hanging like a pair of curtains and just emphasising everything. Okay, it's not clinging to anything, I know, but it's just emphasising everything, and that makes me feel uncomfortable and certainly doesn't make me feel at my best. So that's a cut that I think I'll leave that in my wardrobe until such time as I can get it into my gypsy skirts again. Another good thing that one of the things that I feel okay is a shirt. To wear a shirt undone over the top of a cami. Now, or we call them different things. In the US you call them tanks and we call them vests here. I know it's an entirely different thing. I've mentioned this before. What they call vests in the US, we call gilets. So it's something different. But for a UK vest and a US tank, I will wear that with, you know, trousers or jeans and a shirt undone. Now at the moment I'm only wearing leggings, or mostly leggings, but I don't want to buy bigger jeans. I normally wear quite tailored jeans. I like mostly you know, straight jeans or drain pipe jeans. So they are too tight at the moment. They're just too tight, and I don't want to buy bigger jeans because I can adapt clothes. I can adapt different clothes and shirts. Wear a shirt undone, and you know, put it over the top of a cami if I can't get it done up. You know, that sort of thing. I can adapt clothes that way, but you can't adapt jeans. Jeans has got to fit. So these are the sort of things that the tips that I would say. Don't buy or don't have oversized clothes. Oversized clothes do not make me look thin. Sometimes buy a bigger one. Buy the big, bulky, floaty. It doesn't always work. It doesn't work for me. So my tip would be, for what it's worth, and it's so easy to do this, is not buy very, very big, loose, baggy clothes. It's what you tend to want to do. You know, particularly I know that feeling. I want to cover that up at the moment. It's just how I feel about myself. If you don't, you know, I am no judgmental on anybody of their weight or whether they choose to wear makeup or they don't choose to wear makeup, or, you know, I'm not at all everybody is got to be happy in their own skin. If you're happy in your own skin, if you've put a lot of weight on over COVID, but you're quite happy as you are, hats off to you. Hats off to you. I'm talking about individual people like myself that can't be happy and feel uncomfortable and feel slower and sluggish and tired and all the things that go along with carrying extra weight if you've got a a neurological illness. And I do feel that. So I want to get that off, but I'm certainly in no way saying that because I'm subscribed to some ladies that are plus size, and they're stunning, absolutely stunning. But I'm really little. I'm very, very small framed, and I do struggle with strength. So obviously I've got to do my part for that. And diet, that's another thing altogether, and that's another Friday video. We will get into that. But today I just wanted to share with you how I feel, how I try to dress the best I can to not hide is wrong. I don't feel I've got to hide. I shouldn't have any shame, but to give me the most confidence, to feel the most of myself, make me feel the most confident I can at the moment without spending a lot of money, which I don't want to do. I don't want to go out and buy a lot of bigger clothes. That's not what I want to do. I've got two wardrobes full of clothes, so I don't want to do that. So emphasis on the showing the bits that that you're quite happy with. For my age, my neck and my décolleté in this area is quite good. So emphasis on that, show that. And sort of disguise the parts you're not so happy with, but subtly, not with tense. That never works. I don't know how you feel. How do you feel about yourself? I've never been a confident person. I've never been an overconfident person, even when I was young. But I think I've always been quite capable. I think this is a lot of my problem, and I don't know, maybe any of you are the same. I've always been quite capable. In the sense that I can organise, I can do, if I want something, I put my head to it, gets done. I've always been that kind of person. But because of my ailments have taken that away to a certain extent, because my head might want to do something, but I physically can't. I think a lot of that has taken some of my confidence as well, stopped me feeling so capable as well. And again, I have to say how much you guys help me with that. Every single video I do, you help me with that. But for confidence and for health, I just want to be the best I can be. And this is just the way that I get round it. We will follow my way, I promise you. I'll tell you how I'm doing that. But I don't want to put it all into one video. And I want you to be able to see results first, Please tell me what you struggle with. Do you struggle with how you feel about yourself or weight? Do you struggle with aging? Do you struggle with worrying about, everything going south like it does? Because we're all getting older, However young we hope to look, however many products we buy, I could buy high-end products for every single thing that I've got. I could buy the best products on the market. My birth certificate says I'm 66 this year, and that was not going to change. That's not going to change. I can't put a cream on my face and my birth certificate change to 35. Not going to happen. But I can try to be the best 65, 66-year-old that I can possibly be. And that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I want to do. I've certainly taken my eyes off the ball during COVID, and I think so many of us have, which is perfectly understandable. I mean, we're coming out of it in the UK at the moment, but honestly, it's been some couple of years, hasn't it, for us? It's really been hard to carry on the way we have and had to live in such an unnatural way. And I think a lot of mine is purely comfort eating. Purely comfort eating. I've just picked this, picked that, and do some in all day, and it's just, I've just done it. It's just come on like that. No exercising and no going on a walk, and that's what's happened. So I'm going to work on that, but I would love to know how you feel about yourself. I would love to know how you feel. Come on here, and I love talking to you guys. I absolutely love it. But, do we ever look in our mirror? Sometimes I look in my mirror, especially if it's a full-length mirror, and I think, oh my goodness, what's happened? Do you ever feel like that? Are you quite confident with everything? I'd love to work on my confidence. So I do, and I am. I'm trying to be better. But it's how do you feel about yourself? How do you keep yourself feeling confident? Because I think it all takes a little bit of work, doesn't it? So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the things that I feel that for how I put weight on different. You might put your weight on all around your hips, in which what I'm saying is not necessarily going to go. It's just from someone like myself who's very small and puts the weight on around the centre. This sort of styling going towards that seems to work for me. So I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. Please leave me comments. If you're concerned about anything, please help each other as well. Read each other's comments, and if you can help each other, or if there's something that one of you are worried about and, I haven't mentioned it, and help each other as well. It is so important to me that this sort of works out for all of us. So I will see you again Tuesday with just a traditional beauty one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm not sure. I might do some vines and bells. I think I might do vines and bells, but we'll see on Tuesday. Take great care of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend, and I love you all. Thank you guys. Bye.